Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? We got another Tempest trial and I'm so very excited for it. These are my favorite things to do in the game. I love them. It means I can always spend my stamina on something. I'm always able to play and I can refresh with stamina potions if I need, and it's still gonna be good. So I'm really happy. I just want to show you guys my team here and what I think about the rewards. So first off, the rewards. Jerome, I'm really happy with him. He's like another Cherche there. His base kit is kind of interesting with the fortress defense and everything. He's going to take a lot of skill inheritance to work if you want to build her like the Brave Axe Cherche, or build him, sorry. But he is fantastic. What else do we have here? We have Obstruct. And this is one of those things where people have been really up in arms about how bad Obstruct is and why give us a bad seal. But they really need to think from, one, the casual side, and two, the super duper fun side of things. And three, I guess, there's three things now. People like me, I love that we're getting the Obstruct seal, and no, it's not good. Obviously, it's terrible. It's a terrible skill. You should never really actively use it unless you're trying to do stupid things. But it is super fun. I love playing with abilities like this. And there have been times in the past where I'm like, oh, if only I had an Obstruct seal. I've literally said that to myself at least once in my life. So there's that to think about too. You will also, I guarantee you, see a lot of kills. Maybe not a lot. Maybe some while we have some fun with this. But a lot of GHB Infernal clears relying on Obstruct because it's going to be hilarious. So keep that in mind as well. And I also think it might enable some free-to-play things that kind of can't be done otherwise. So I am really happy about Obstruct, and there's nothing wrong with that. So next up we have Res Ploy. I really like all the ploys. These are one of my favorite things to have on seals, just because they actively add strategy to your team instead of just raw stats. So I'm really happy about that as well. We also are getting the Blessings, of course, which is cool, and the 5-star Jerome here. Super stoked about this. He is going to be on my team the second we get him. And then we have Defense Tactic, which I'm also stoked about because Erica just got a new refine, and this is fantastic with Erica. Erica, I'm pretty close to 5-starring her, 5-star plus 10ing her. She just is such a wonderful person in terms of her character. She's such an idiot because she's so trusting. But I'm stoked to maybe build a team with her. And you can get some insane stat boosts with it. She becomes an offensive and a defensive powerhouse, and I think stuff like Defense Tactics really helps her out in that regard, so I think it's really good timing for them to upgrade Sigland and then give us Defense Tactics. So that's basically all the rewards for here. And as for my team, I'm going to start off with this one, but I'm going to switch it up a lot. Every 10,000 points or something like that, I'm going to try to switch it up. So first off, we're using our Crom, and my Crom is plus attack minus res, but that's not ideal. Believe it or not, anything in this Tempest Trials is going to get brutally murdered by Crom. He's going to kill everything, no problem whatsoever, and you're all fine, even with minus attack IVs, just because of the +4 bonus, not to mention he's insane himself with attack, but he is going to die to literally everything that is magic based. So believe it or not, if you're sitting on a minus attack Crom, like a plus res minus attack Crom or something like that, it's actually better than mine for this specific event. So this is another one of those cases where you can try to let your bad IVs shine, and don't be afraid to pull out your Crom if you have plus res or literally anything. It doesn't matter, but your plus res is actually good is what I'm trying to get at here. The reason I'm mentioning that, by the way, is because somebody mentioned in our Discord that they didn't want to use their Crom because of the bad IVs. So I figured I'll try to cover bases there and maybe get some people a little happier about their pull. Wait a second. Why was he not hearted? Jeez, Crom, I love you so much. Where are you trying to run away from? We then have our Clarine. Clarine is one of my favorite units again lately, and I'm debating promoting a Priscilla to 5-star and using her instead, just because she has 2,400 hero merit already, and my Priscilla has nearly 0, I think, maybe about 1,000. That's close to 0, right? Also, my Clarine's Martyr just blows. It's such a terrible heal. Regular rehab is better, but I can't bear to take it away from her. She's just perfect for that skill, you know? Like, it fits her personality and everything. We also need to change this to Miracle when we can. We also need to change this to Fortress Defense and Live to Serve 3. So that's my planned out build for her. We also took off her weapon because she didn't give a crap about any of our health, and she just went for the blood every single time. Didn't matter. She's just such a killer. She goes before my Crom does too, so she just goes like nuts. She just zooms on in there and starts killing stuff. And granted, she like does it just fine. She's totally fine by herself with her. She kills everything. We have the debuffed pain or the debuffed fear as well, so she debuffs everybody with the cannot counterattack too. So it's actually working really well, but the problem is other people die, and then it's just her soloing the place, and we don't want that, do we? So next up is my Morgan. My Morgan is plus attack minus HP, I think. Not the biggest fan of him yet. I wish this was female Morgan, but I am happy to have him. His skills don't really work too well here. I guess the Spirit Defense resists something, but Dull Range doesn't really do anything. He also needs to be given an A slot once I get some more SP. And happy to use him though, but he's probably going to get sat once I complete his build. And finally, we have Olivia here, and I'm not entirely sure why I'm using Olivia. She's already got enough hero merit, and I don't need the Dancer, but I figure just seeing her with these insane stats is fun enough. She has attack +2 and Wings of Mercy 1, just a beautiful build, right? Regular Silver Sword, just a terrible build. I barely ever use her. Actually, I say that, but I think I use her quite a bit now that I think about it, considering she has 2,831 hero merit. So maybe I should think about giving her a little bit of love. Anyway, that is my team for this Tempest trial. I'm going to be taking out our girl Olivia, I think, and adding Jerome here. And then I'm probably going to add something else to replace Morgan. Probably a flyer to pair up with Jerome. When I build my Tempest trial teams, I really like to theme them a little bit. So obviously, if I have somebody like Crom, I'm probably going to want to have somebody to buff Crom. And granted, Fortify Cavalry would be better than Hone in this case. But it is what it is. I'm having enough fun, and we'll tailor the team later when we switch things up. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below what team you guys are using and how much you like this Tempest trial. Let me know what you think about the seals. Let me know what you think about Jerome as well. And hopefully you have some fun here. Anyway, I'm going to go start my stream now, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing Tempest trials for like 5 hours straight. So hope you guys have a wonderful day. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!